Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Christmas Dreams Is. I am joined by Brooke and Richard.
Ho, 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 everybody.
And I'm LeeAnn, and we're excited to share with you today more that Christmas Dreams is. It should probably be Christmas Dreams Are, but Christmas Dreams is a one thing. But we do many things. Last time we were sharing with you about our themed resort, and that is the big dream that we are aiming towards. But we know that's going to take millions of dollars and lots of time to build. And we've been chasing that dream for a while, and our journey has had lots of little bumps and hills, but everything's a learning experience. And so while we're still on that journey to build that resort, we knew we needed to be loving on kids right now. And so the board came together and said, all right, what can we do? And we decided to take a few of the experiences from the themed resort and put them into a mobile experience. So we got a trailer from Cisco Foods for $1 because we are bargain hunters, man, and God has been good and provided. And so we took that trailer. It's a 40-foot trailer. We gutted it. We spent about a year, I think, every Saturday from about 8 until noon just working on it. And so inside the trailer, we have 3 experiences. We have Mrs. Claus's kitchen, a tinker shop, and Santa's man cave. And so we're going to tell you what happens in each of those areas. So we'll start with Mrs. Claus.
Awesome. So when our families arrive, they knock on the door, and the first face they see most of the time is Mrs. Claus. And she welcomes them into her kitchen space, which is this really awesome red and white.
It is
retro.
Adorable. Yes.
Super cute. Every little thing in the kitchen has a cool story to tell. So if kids decide to explore it, Mrs. Claus knows what's going on, and she can tell them all about it. But while they're in there, the coolest thing that they get to do is create their own cookie, right? So they will get to choose what decorations they want to use. Mrs. Claus usually brings a really cool recipe from the North Pole, so they have an option to try the one she has. But normally kids just do what? They're like, yes, there are sprinkles, there is icing, let's go. And it's always sticky and it's always a mess, and that means we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. There's always marshmallows in great supply. There's always things that you can taste test and try while you're in there. And the coolest thing is you get to, 1, spend time with Mrs. Claus, hear all the cool secrets about, North Pole and what happens in the kitchen, right? 2, you get to spend time with, loved ones too. You get to sit around a table, create something really awesome. And then once they're done with all of that goodness, it's just the beginning.
That's right.
They get all cleaned up, and then they head over to the area that Richard's going to tell you about.
I'm going to talk about that because after fun and games are over with eating all the cookies and stuff, we're putting them to work. They are coming to the tinker shop, and they're going to work on a craft. If you think about Christmas, you think about Mr. and Mrs. Claus, you think about reindeer, but you think about the toys being made. And this is a hands-on experience that allows whoever our visitors are to actually put a little hammer together. They make a craft, and so they can take that along with them as a souvenir for the experience. And it's just a great experience before they head over to the next and final.
Yes, then the end of their visit happens in Santa's man cave. And so there is no door between the kitchen and the tinker shop, so they can kind of see. And we always have that door closed, and it's so funny of how many people go, there's more? And I'm like, well, you haven't even seen Santa yet. Yes, there's more, but because it's a pocket door that slides open and the big reveal of Santa. And it's so cute to watch the kids. Some of them go racing in, and then some of them are really hesitant, not really sure. But there's a fireplace going. It's soft lighting. He does not have his robe on or his or jacket or his boots on. We have that hanging on a hook, the robe and the boots, so that the kids can try that on. And just a side note, that was a happy accident with the teenagers. That seems to be something that really resonates with them. We always get a few teens where you're like, you can tell mom is making them come for the memory.
Right.
Like,
That's right.
But when they get to put that on, there's a transformation that happens. So it's just a really sweet thing that's offered there. But Santa's just kind of sitting in his chair waiting for him. Usually he gets a real big hug, and he does a lot of little magic things with them. I won't give it all away, but a lot of magic happens, and just some real special moments between Santa and the child. So one of them is the dream child it kind of looks like a coin with a reindeer punched out of it. And that's our mascot, who's named Dreamer. And so each kid gets a medallion on a necklace. And so Santa turns off the lights and we have a star ceiling that comes on. And he tells the child, you know, if you're having a bad day, or maybe you didn't get good news from the doctor, maybe you got in a fight with your sister and you're just feeling kind of blue and, you know, maybe you're just not feeling good, you know, to take that coin and go outside and look at the stars and find the brightest star, and you know that straight down from that star, that's where Santa's house is, and that he sees you and that he's praying for you and he's working very hard to make sure you have the best Christmas ever. So it's still just a way to kind of be connected even though he's not there. And you know, there's books that they can read together, and each child then before they leave, including the siblings, gets to get a toy out of Santa's toy box. And we do have that list on Amazon, so if you're wanting to contribute, you can see some of the items that we need for the Tinker Shop and also Santa's toy box, that they all get a gift, because you have to get a gift when you see Santa. And I am usually working outside of our mobile experience. By the way, it's called Christmas is Coming, because wherever we take it, that's where Christmas is. So I'm usually outside with some of the other elves and reindeer games that we play out there. So we have a giant snow globe that's kind of like a bouncy house that they can get in and have a snowball fight and get pictures. We have a train that they can ride. We give them elf hair. We have other games. We have snow machines so they can make it snow and dance in the snow. But when they come back out to us after seeing Santa, most of the time the dream child will go, look what Santa gave me. That necklace is very special. And if they come back to the hospital while we're set up there, they'll always make a point to stop by and like, look what I'm wearing today. So it's just really sweet that they have that connection that no other kid that goes to the mall to see Santa gets. You know, it's an inside track. So for us, it's about some therapy that happens, but it's also about creating moments for the parents to hold on to and the whole family to be able to experience together. And so we've had a great time doing that. You can learn more. You can contact us and get a tour. We would love to show you the mobile experience. If you know of a place that we can take it, we do take it to Advent Health for a week in December. We've also been taking it to Louisville, Kentucky, and we're looking to expand our summer tour this year. So if you've got inroads and if there's a place you think we need to take the Christmas is Coming experience, please reach out. We would love to make that happen. We want to touch as many children as we can with the magic and hope of Christmas. So thanks for joining us, and until next time, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Silver bells, everybody.